Hello and welcome to this special broadcast. I am Priyadarshini Medhi and today we are going to discuss on physical fitness and wellness. Well, it goes without saying that being fit is of utmost importance in today's busy world, isn't it? Well, be it for various chronic diseases or better mental health, physical fitness is the key to a healthy lifestyle. In fact, exercising regularly can even protect us from heart diseases, obesity, diabetes and high blood pressure. Well, and the cherry on the cake, it makes you look younger. So to discuss this very important subject, I have a very special guest joining me live. Well, an engineer by profession and a bodybuilder by passion. Well, he is the first Assamese to bag the Muscle Mania Mr Universe 2009 title held at Miami, Florida in USA. Well, no prizes for guessing. He is none other than Mahadev Deka. So I welcome Mr. Mahadev Deka in this special broadcast. Thank you so much, Mr. Deka, for joining us this afternoon. Well, first of all, tell our viewers, Mr. Deka, how much important is physical fitness for maintaining a good mental health, Mr. Deka?
Thank you, Notice Live, for giving me the opportunity to share some fitness tips among the viewers. Nowadays, we all notice, we all feel that most of the people are in anxiety, depression, and some sorts of bad thinking. So, to be mentally fit, one must be physically fit. Without physical fitness, a person cannot be 100% mental fit. So, physical fitness you have to do, means to be fit, but physically fit, you have to do some sorts of physical exercise. And good news is that physical exercise pump up our endorphin, which we call laughing hormone, feel good hormone, and happy hormone. And this type of hormone that distract our daily worries. It is proved that there is no such type of stress that can overcome the physical fitness. Physical fitness is much more important to survive our daily life.
See, Mr. Deka, most of the people think they have to lose weight, live a healthy lifestyle, but practically it doesn't happen, you know. So how a person could be motivated to start it immediately?
If you want to join a gym or any kind of physical exercise, don't go for join Monday or the first day of the month, join today.
Right.
There is no such thing like the motivation. Even a layman can achieve great success if he does a work continuously. There are instances when we lose our motivation. The only thing that will keep us moving forward is willpower.
So, Mr. Deka, we all know that intermittent fasting or keto diet is in trend nowadays. So, are there any side effects if a person follows such kind of diet plan regularly?
Mainly, I believe in nature.
Okay.
So, I want to live with nature and I adopt the natural system. But nowadays, intermittent fasting, ketogenic diet, this type of diet is shortcut.
Okay.
You cannot follow this diet for a longer period. So, for long term, for short term, you should follow this. But if you believe in long lasting, then go with the nature. Intermittent fasting is good, but this type of diet is 16 hours off and 8 hours on. But this after 16 hours, your body is craving. He becomes shocked. What happened today? 16 hours, I am not getting anything. Some expert also remarks in this diet, this is a sugar-prone diet. And the ketogenic diet is only protein and fat. This protein and fat diet, short term, it's good. But this diet is for mainly for animal one, lion, then a tiger. But we have not that type of organ. So from my side, we should always go with the nature. Therefore, I only recommend the balanced diet: protein, carbs, and the fat. When we have to do, when we have to take protein, when we have to do carbs, when we have to do fat, all the things, protein, carbs, and fat equally important. But don't mix carbs with the fat. This type of some rules are there, no? So go with the nature and enjoy.
Right, Mr. Deka, and now if we talk about fat weight, so what is fat weight basically?
Now I will discuss a good question regarding fat. Most of the people afraid of fat. They are taking fat, but they don't know there are some types of vitamins which dissolve in fat. As for example, vitamin E, it's a fat soluble vitamin. So if you have no fat at all, then how it will dissolve? Vitamin E is very essential for our skin and the glowing skin. Fat is important, but up to some extent fat is important, but very less than 6%, less than 7% fat is very dangerous for us. This is very risky. So fat is equally important like carbs and protein. But we should know that 1 gram fat 9 calories, whereas 1 gram carbohydrate or protein is 4 calories. It's almost double. So limit our fat. There are some all fats are not bad. There are some good fat. That fat comes from almond, walnut, then pumpkin, and the other seeds. These are good fat.
Right.
This is healthy fat. So we take it is important to take fat, but it should be limit. Or fat generally fat situated in subcutaneous below the skin, or in some there are in organ also there are some fat, some fats in your liver, then kidney, like this. So limit your fat intake, and every person, every man, woman mainly, different type of fat percentage. So knowing your fat percentage, you should prepare your diet plan.
So is there any difference between weight loss and fat loss? If yes, what is the difference between weight loss and fat loss, Mr. Deka?
The main point actually in fitness science,
Okay.
fat and the weight. Most of us don't know fat and weight. They're coming to gym for weight loss.
Okay.
This is a very unscientific word from the point of view of fitness science. Difference fat loss and weight loss, this is completely different. We should not lose our weight, we should lose our fat.
Okay.
Fat is essential for survival, whereas weight is essential. Weight is our luxury, which controls our metabolism, which looks good. Means, so first of all, if you differentiate fat loss and weight loss, then weight loss means muscle loss plus water loss plus fat loss, whereas fat loss means stored in storage fat. Fat loss makes one looks young, but weight loss makes one looks old. Fat loss makes one healthy, but weight loss makes one unhealthy. This type of. So when coming to gym or going to any type of exercise, physical exercise, first we have to concentrate on the preserving your weight loss. Weight means lean mass, preserving lean mass and the burning fat. But it is not that much easy. If you go 1,000 years ago, God makes us as a fat storing machine. At that time, means at ancient time, there is no KFC, no pizza, no burger, no restaurant. At the time they entered the day hunting for food, and the food they stored is a healthy storage of fat is essential for themselves. But nowadays there is so many restaurant, KFC, burger and all. So we should not store food. But people often when they get bulky, they weight gain, fat gain, then they immediately go for exercise and lack of diet.
Okay.
But there is some thing means that is a hormone. That is our hormone which controls this type of means weight loss. It comes from weight loss and weight loss from weight loss or fat loss.
Right.
It will depend on the hormone.
Okay.
But good news is that the more muscle you have, the more potential for fat burning. This is that is means the diet means the man who is doing workout for fitness, looking good, they should be know that we have to
Right.
preserve our muscle
Right.
and burn our fat.
All right, viewers, so now it's time for a very short break. I'll come back with more fitness tips by none other than Mr. Mahadev Deka. So on that note, now it's time for a very short break. Stay tuned, I'll be right back. Welcome back. You're watching the special broadcast discussion on physical fitness and wellness. So I already mentioned that today I have with me Mr. Mahadev Deka. So Mr. Deka, what is the process of losing fat weight, as we were talking about fat weight? So we all know that losing fat weight is very important. So what is the process for that, Mr. Deka?
If you do a good workout plan along with a good diet plan, it is very easy to lose fat.
Okay.
If someone thinking of taking less, means consuming less food and want to burn fat, this is completely unscientific.
Okay.
With proper exercise and proper diet, it is very easy to burn fat, preserving muscle. But the timing is very essential. There is a rule, means whenever your blood glucose is in high, then the hormone that builds the muscle and building muscle and burning fat is low, means glucose is inversely proportional to the growth hormone and the testosterone hormone. We have to do that type at that time also when our blood glucose is on at lower. So that's why we feel very good feeling when we do workout in the morning, early in the morning.
Right.
Early in the morning means at that time their glucose level is very down. 8 to 10 hours we don't take anything. That's why our glucose level is down. And at that time if we hit our muscle at the gym, that the growth hormone and the testosterone hormone which is responsible for building muscle, burning fat, is at higher rate. At that time it is very easy to burn fat and building muscle.
Right. And now talking about the diet plans, Mr. Deka, see, diet is as important as exercise. So what kind of diet would you suggest for the commoners or for the office goers?
Basically my diet plan is I starting the day with 2 to 3 glasses of lukewarm water.
Okay.
And after that 15-20 minutes I start day with a rainbow approach food, means fruits. There are 4 number of fruits.
Okay.
Starting the day with that fruits, and I start with egg whites, oats, like this. People should take their breakfast as early as possible. And carbohydrate, we often neglect on carbohydrate, but the energy we get from carbohydrate to burn fat. So carbs is very essential. That means mainly in the evening, means before going to bed, 2 hours before going to bed, carbs is very essential. Okay. Nowadays it is proved that if we take a good carbs before going to bed, that the serotonin hormone,
Okay.
which makes us sleep well, think well, feel good.
Okay.
If you don't take the carbs in the evening means 2 hours before going to bed, then at 2 a.m., 4 a.m., the gastroenterological problem, means gastric problem will be arise, and in the morning, almost all of people wake up and take a tablet of antacid and going for running and swimming and all and the gym. But that type of lifestyle is not scientific. So your diet should be like this: protein, carbs and fat. Don't mix with the fat and the carbs. You make protein, fat and vegetables, it's okay, but don't take carbs with the fat. This is the main principle of diet chart. Means a simple carbs with a simple sugar, instant fat. That's why we should not take the fast absorbing carb with the sugar. That's why it is not preferable to take the fast food. Fast food means made from maida and the sugar. These two things are very dangerous for us because it is high calorie, unnecessary high calorie. So depending on our lifestyle, diet chart should be different. If you have night duty, suppose someone is going for a night duty, he should take the carbs, means mainly rice in a large quantity. But if you going to home and then you will sleep, then you take the rice in with spoon. But the carbohydrate is very essential. Carbs means carbon, hydrated means water, carbon and the hydrogen. So for hydrating your body, for glowing skin, carbohydrate is must. Please don't neglect it. And the protein according to science, from fitness point of view, protein for women, if you have 60 kg body weight, then 60 into 1 to 1.5 is enough. And for men, if someone is maintaining his and building muscle, 1.5 to 2. Suppose you have 70 kg body weight, 70 into 1.5 to 2 is enough.
Well, now, Mr. Deka, please tell our viewers, is it possible to lose weight at home without going to the gym? If yes, then how?
Nowadays we are so busy, so we have no time at all to go gym or walking or running. So we can do the workout in our home also. The short space is, if we manage a short space, there we can do cardio, weight training, strength training, etc. Only a bar, a 5 feet bar is a 5 feet bar, and a 2.5 or 7.5 kg is enough. There are number of strength training that you can do at home also with your family. It is a good environment. So you have no time, try to do at home the different type of cardio, the type of rope jumping, then sport jogging. This is a very good cardio, and strengthening is must. I have already said many times that the strengthening will make one transformation. Means cardio is good, strengthening is also cardio is necessary need for cardiovascular system. But without strengthening, we cannot build our body. Means we cannot transform our body. As for example, I will give you an example. All you know that pier, no? Pier like this. If you do cardio on the pier and another pier on strengthening, the cardio pier will remain as a pier, but it will be smaller. But don't change its shape. But the strengthening on the pier, we can sense the pier
the shape of
different type of shapes.
Okay.
So through weight training, we can shape us. We can change our shape. We can broad shoulder, low waist, bigger thighs, butts, calf, etc. But whereas cardio itself, cardio cannot change your shape.
So today's youth, they are very fond of six packs and sharp jawline. So, you know, how to get that, the sharp jawline and six packs, and how to remove fats from face to get a sharp jawline, Mr. Deka.
Every youth or teenager, they like the sharp jawline and
Yes.
a six pack. But now I will advise means abdominal or six pack builds in kitchen, not in gym. Means you cannot build your abs without good diet.
Okay.
If you do workout entire day, all the year, if your diet is not good, not scientific, not balanced, you cannot make six pack. And the jawline, people, there is no exercise only making jawline. If your body fat percentage gradually down, your jawline will be sharp. First of all, if you going to gym for 1 month and 1.5 months, our fat in the face now is very soft. That's why we first result saw on the face. Day by day, when we losing our weight, the jawline will be perfect.
Right.
So the consistency, already I have said, the consistency is very important in fitness. It's a lifestyle. If someone went to gym for 1 month, 2 months, that is very wrong idea. You should do workout or fitness at least 1 hour for you.
Okay.
Whole the life.
Yeah.
It's a lifestyle. As without doing brush, we don't go outside.
Right.
This type is also this. Without doing workout, for me, we should not go outside.
Right. So, Mr. Mahadev Deka, thank you so much for joining us live this afternoon. So, viewers, that was none other than fitness expert and muscle mania, Mr. Universe 2009, Mahadev Deka, giving us fitness tips. So, I'm sure this special broadcast will be very beneficial to all our viewers who are planning to lose weight. So, that's all we have for now. Keep watching Northeast Live, and thanks for watching.